Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for October 17th, 2014. It's currently 6:49 a.m. and it's a bit chillier than what it was yesterday, that is for sure, with temperatures in the lower to mid 50s over the interior and mid to upper 50s along the coast with a southwesterly wind around 5 to 10 miles per hour. We do have some fog that's locally dense, reducing visibility below 2 miles in portions of eastern Pennsylvania, northern New Jersey, the Hudson River Valley, and in Connecticut. Along the coast, for the most part, we have low clouds. For today, it looks like it's going to be a pretty tranquil day. Still above normal, but not as warm as we've been seeing, with temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s throughout the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. On the latest surface map, you can see we're pretty much in between two cold fronts. Out here, this cold front separated the very tropical air mass from the modified polar air mass, or should I say Pacific air mass. Then this air mass is separated by this cold front from a very strong polar air mass. And that air mass will drop our temperatures significantly to below normal levels for the first time in several days. Basically, we return to late October to early November type temperatures, with high temperatures struggling in the mid to upper 50s. So we're definitely stepping down to a cooler pattern, and one that is potentially a lot stronger, a lot stormier as we move forward, especially towards next week. On the radar, we really don't have much out there. For the most part, all the steady heavy rainfalls up there in New England. We do have a few showers passing over portions of the eastern Great Lakes. These showers will not impact our region, and for the most part, we're dealing with dry conditions for today. Tomorrow afternoon, though, it could be a threat for a few showers. On the infrared satellite picture, you can see that we're in between these cold fronts. This cold front right here is going to move through the region as this one starts to collapse, and as it's doing so, will produce the threat for widely scattered isolated showers tomorrow afternoon and evening. There really isn't a lot of moisture ahead of this cold front, so I really don't expect much, but these showers could produce a heavy downpour for about 15 to 30 minutes, if that. Now, I'm sure you all have your eyes focused on this. This is Hurricane Gonzalo. That is a major hurricane. It will not impact the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area in any way, shape, or form. However, unfortunately for Bermuda, it will have a direct impact on the island for today, with winds sustained at 130 miles per hour. A very dangerous situation in Bermuda. But this cold front will keep that hurricane away from the East Coast. So we really don't have a lot to deal with as far as that impact. On the water vapor satellite picture, you can see a negatively tilted trough is pretty much in place over the eastern United States. You can see it carved out very nicely right here. And then we have this very strong disturbance associated with this cold front. Again, very strong disturbance, not much moisture, means that any moisture that's in the atmosphere will produce some showers, but they'll be widely scattered to isolated for the most part. Now, this trough is going to be interesting to watch over the next several days, because as the disturbance dives down towards the mid-Atlantic coast, by the time we get to Tuesday, there is potential for a major coastal storm to develop along the east coast. Now, let's take a look at the latest model guidance. We're going to use the European model guidance for this forecast. Again, for today, pretty much high pressure and control, temperatures rising into the upper 60s to lower 70s. For tomorrow, our cold front will move through in the afternoon and evening with widely scattered isolated showers. Winds will veer from the southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour to the northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour by the evening. Temperatures will range from the lower to mid 50s for lows, a few upper 50s mixed in there along the immediate coast. High temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s, mid 60s over the interior. And then once that cold front moves through, we get a polar air mass built into the region. Now on Sunday, high pressure control, skies clear, low temperatures in the upper 30s to lower 40s over the interior, lower to mid 40s along the coast. High temperatures only in the mid to upper 50s. Monday, very chilly, high pressure and full control, clear skies, light winds. That means temperatures are going to crash. We're looking at low temperatures on Monday in the upper 20s to lower 30s over the interior, mid 30s along the coast. Mid 30s. So there's going to be a threat for frost and freeze concerns on Monday morning. And we could push into the upper 30s over the interior locations, but overall it's going to be a very chilly morning on Monday morning, and then high temperatures will rebound into the mid to upper 50s over the interior and upper 50s to lower 60s along the coast. Pretty much average, just slightly below normal for this time of year. Then it gets interesting because then we have a disturbance starting to cut off along the east coast. Now, let's backtrack to Monday. Here is this strong trough, right? Now we start to have blocking in the northern Atlantic. So this trough is not going to be able to just head right out into the Atlantic. It stalls out. So what happens is that by Tuesday morning, this disturbance starts to cut off and form what we call an upper level low. And an area of low pressure starts to develop off the Delaware and New Jersey coast. This low pressure system will start to produce northeasterly winds and draw moisture off the Atlantic, leading to scattered showers developing initially along the coast and then back building into the interior. Tuesday is going to be a day where we have increasing clouds and increasing shower coverage. Temperatures will range from the lower to mid 40s for lows and lower to mid 60s for highs. Then, well, that gets pretty stormy because for Wednesday and Thursday, that low pressure system pretty much meanders off of the mid-Atlantic and New England coast, producing a persistent northeasterly wind and periods of rain throughout the entire Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. Now, the strongest rainfall is likely going to be along the coast, and the most significant impacts will be along the coast with a persistent northeasterly wind, leading to the threat for coastal flooding. There's still a lot of uncertainty on this storm, and the ensemble model guidance actually keeps the surface low pressure system basically off the New Jersey coast through at least Friday morning. So it's going to be a pretty interesting period of weather, and the potential definitely exists for some localized flash flooding due to the heavy rainfall and coastal flooding. Temperatures are going to be rather cool during that period as well, with low temperatures in the mid to upper 40s and high temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. So we're going to have to watch this storm and see exactly how it evolves. We have a few days to watch it. There's still some volatility in the model guidance on the handling of this storm, but the potential is there for significant impacts. That's your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Follow the latest weather information at NYNJPA Weather and NYNJPA Weather on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and LinkedIn. And by the way, this weekend starts the new launch of our new website. That's going to be faster, sleeker, and better. And of course, legacy pricing still continues for another 2 days, and then prices increase as the new website is unveiled. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.